What did he find? Okay, scratch that joke. Welcome to Grotesqueresque. Happy New Year's, everyone. Hope you got well into 2026. I thought I'd start with giving some love to some surreal games that are out there. Play from the beginning, yes. Bong. Do not play this game if you have epilepsy, a heart disease, or if you're sensitive to sounds. Warning to you guys out there. Found this on Itch.io. Like a bloody onion made of skin, the human soul has many bleeding layers. Underneath those layers, we can find love, hope, fear, pain, suffering, sadness. A bleeding onion goes against the form, therefore it is considered grotesque. But true beauty lies in the grotesque, unlike the false beauty preached by the so-called beautiful, perfect people. We would like to present you with some grotesque tales. Give me. No, not just grotesque, but rather Grotesqueresque. Applaud for the young lady. You're gonna find everything in a playlist, by the way. A friend outside the window. Let me turn it down a little for you. In case it's a blast in the ears. This is the story of Edward, a very lonely man who suffers from insomnia. Every night, Edward spends hours watching his window until deep slumber kicks in. What is it about windows that makes us so fascinated by them? Some of them shows beautiful landscapes, some of them shows dark reflections of the rotten lie known as society. Whatever the case, it's hard not to look outside, where uncertainty welcomes our eyes, feasting our brains with glimpses of a sad existence. It's 3 a.m. and Edward cannot fall asleep. Insomnia at its finest. Keep your eyes open, close your eyes, recall a joke, recall a cringy moment. Include Dead by Daylight? Hold your breath, slap yourself. Try to close them. Recall a joke? recall a stupid joke. A man walks into a bar and orders a cup of sadness. The astonished bartender looks at the man and asks, "Excuse me, sir, but why are you ordering ordering sadness? Why don't you order happiness instead?" Then the man replies, "What's the point of being happy if no one allows you to feel sad?" Facts! Open the eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. And jump scare? No. Recall a joke. No reason at all. That was close. Slap yourself? It hurt. A cringy moment. When you were a teen, you had a crush on a girl, a classmate. One day in the middle of the class, she handed you a letter with a heart sticker. The rest of the classroom took notice, including the teacher. They were all staring at you and the girl. You began to sweat, your hands were trembling, and then you pretty much screamed, "I'm in love with you too." The girl looked at you with a shocked face, and then she calmly told you, "This is actually for your brother. I really like him. Could you give it to him, please?" Things were never the same after the incident. It shaped your soul into a miserable mold labeled with the tag "pathetic loser." What makes that memory even worse is the fact that your brother rejected the girl and told her to date you instead. And she told him, "No offense, but your brother's ugly." You feel heat in your body, that type of heat that originates from cringe overdose. You feel a sudden urge to close your eyes. You finally fall asleep. That's not cringe. That's a I will jump out of the window moment if that ever happened to me. Mm-mm. You dream of puppies, kittens, and bunnies until something disturbs your slumber. Knock, knock. Someone is tapping on your window, and you live on the sixth floor. Classic creepypasta. Save. There's something outside your window. Open eyes. Haha. No joke. Close your eyes. You pretend to be asleep. No? I'm being watched. Keep your eyes open. Close them. keep them closed. True, you pretend to be asleep. Pretend to be asleep. Pretend to be asleep. Pretend to be more asleep. Pretend to be even more asleep. Tap, tap, tap. Yes, come in. You hear a voice coming from outside your window. I know you're in there. I can see you. Are you really asleep, or are you just trying to ignore me? I'm not going to hurt you. I want to be your friend. Pretend to wake up. That is Grotesqueresque. I cannot do anything. No? Close your eyes. Pretend to be asleep. Pretend to be more asleep. Pretend to be asleep premium. Hi. No, thank you. Pretend to be asleep Ultra Pro Max. Pretend to be asleep secondary sequel. Pretend to be asleep. I got nothing. This is your last chance. Or what? We won't be able to play. Play? That was an eye-opener. Poor Edward. He survived, but he lost his eyes, tongues, and limbs. At least now it will be easier for him to fall asleep. Dark humor joke. Our next story is about Bella, a girl who loves forest strolls. But do forest strolls love her? Perhaps nature has different plans for her beloved routine. Forest stroll. By the way, I did expect the jump scare though. Too much eye opening and closing might as well happen. Bella, I usually come during the day, but I guess taking a stroll in the forest during the night wouldn't be a problem if I have a lantern. Can't all go running. But Why she kinda looks like the girl from Undertale. I forgot her name, but you know what I mean. Graphics, the beautiful pixelated graphics, just like in Faith. Could swear, could swear I just heard some footsteps behind me. Must be a squirrel. A squirrel with 10 tons of weight on each. Okay. Those footsteps sound too heavy to be a squirrel. Perhaps there's someone else who came for a night stroll. Do it. Just the wind. Or is it? Better head back home. Something's not right. Head back home. It's gonna happen, is it? Show me that grotesque creature. Hello, can anybody hear me? I got lost. Are you lost? Hello? Who's there? What's the matter? Just head to the entrance of the forest. I'm trying, but I can't find it. Maybe there's no entrance anymore. Did you eat it? No entrance, no exit. Just forest. Just you and me. Is this supposed to be a joke? Who are you? Show yourself. You really want to see me? Don't we all? Yes, I want to see you. Are you sure? Guess I wanna see. We all wanna see how the monster looks like. You gonna jump scare me if I say yes? Actually, no. It's gonna happen. The thing is, it was a good build up, but for someone like me who knows the horror games, I know the exact point where the build up turns into a jump scare. I know how build ups work. Bella's fate is unclear. They only found her lantern. By the way, this is very good. Sometimes people are bound to curiosity, and curiosity might lead to quite ghastly fate. Now let's meet Wade. We're going to shout out Lord Minion 777. He dreams of pristine vents. Pristine? Pristine? Pristine vents, but his dreams might turn into dangerous nightmares? Is that a typo? Vent diver, wait. Hello? Wait, we need your service. The tenants are complaining about a foul odor coming from the vents. Probably a dead animal. We need you to take care of it. Right now. The whole apartment complex will reek and we can't allow that. Now move your ass. In third story, I can... Wait, why are you knocking on our door? What do you want? You should be cleaning the vent. Oh, are we Wade? Honey, that greasy bearded handyman is knocking on our door. Just ignore him. You are inside the vent system. Keep crawling and find the source of the stench. stench is a bit stronger here. You recovered all your stamina. Bit stronger. Pretty strong. Warm, hot, very hot. Pretty strong. Of course we rest on the vent. Almost unbearable. One more. Rest. Onwards to the jump scare. No. Okay, game, let's call someone fat. I mean, feeling for the screaming for help is useless. You hear something approaching. Poor Wade. It seems there are cases when fate cannot be defined at all. Not even inside a miserable, rotten, stinky rock. Sorry, got something to drink nearby. Will his preservance reward him with a great story that will make him famous? Or will he end up inside a body bag? The Tolo Ratoni Show. Me, when I see her, forget it. Hello, testing. Okay, it works. We can begin the interview. Today I'm interviewing John, a former producer of the legendary show The Tolo Ratoni Show. That's right, I was one of the most prominent producers of the show until that biatch stole my job in 1978. John, the Tolo Ratonyi show was one of the most popular TV shows back in the 70s, spawning all kinds of merchandising based on the show. Every Sunday, families all over the world gathered in front of their televisions to enjoy Tolo Ratonyi's crazy shenanigans. Tolo Ratonyi was a giant talking mouse with a friendly voice. At the end of each episode, there was a moral lesson to be taught to the viewers. How did it all go wrong? How did the Tolo Ratonyi show end up being a legend no one wants to talk about? How come the beloved Tolo Ratonyi show character is now feared and hated alike by people who still remember it? It's a long story, and it'll be a delight to tell it. I came up for the show in 1971. I was at my house watching my cat eating a rat when I suddenly thought, what if there was a show about a giant talking rat called Tolo Ratonyi? The higher ups thought my idea was brilliant, so it got greenlit. The premise we came up with was the following: Tolo Ratonyi, a rat humanoid from another dimension. He was interested in our culture, so that's why he built the machine to get there. Every Sunday, Tolo Ratonyi would review movies, books, TV shows, etc., while the crowd made funny remarks about the reviewed products. One of the most beloved segments of the show was when someone in the crowd would mention it was her birthday, so Tolo Ratonyi would sing them a happy birthday song. The character was so popular that soon there were Tolo Ratonyi toys, as well as comics, trading cards, t-shirts, etc. Soon enough, the higher-ups demanded Tolo Ratonyi film, and we had to comply. I was in the charge of the show until 78. I was fired, and that biatch Laura took my place. That was the biggest mistake. I was the mastermind behind the show. Laura had no idea of what direction to take. The new episodes were awful, and the 10th film was a complete failure. Every Sunday, more and more families would turn away from the TV, from the show. They didn't like this new Tolo Ratonyi direction. He wasn't the Tolo Ratonyi everybody loved. John, there's something people have been wondering for years. Who was under the suit? Was Tolo Ratonyi played by different people? Was the actor replaced every season? The breaks in the middles are so good. I guess there's no point in hiding anymore. Nobody knew he showed up during the auditions, but he was wearing bandages all over his face. He refused to reveal his name or where he came from, but he was so good that we had no other choice than to hire him. I guess we liked the mystery surrounding his identity. It was like he was a real alien, just like Those sudden breaks between the dialogues makes it scary. A plus for that idea. The actor began acting more weird than usual. He refused to take off his suit. He truly believed he was Tolo Raitoni, and who would blame him? As I mentioned before, I wasn't part of the show anymore. It's funny, isn't it? Being fired saved my life. He went to the studio carrying a knife and a rifle. So many died. All the producers who were there that day got killed. A lot of people in the audience were killed too. One of the worst tragedies in the history of our country. Then he disappeared. The police searched everywhere, but they couldn't find him. And considering no one had any idea of who he was, well, it's easy to understand why they couldn't catch him. The studio was left abandoned, and the world wanted to forget about the Toloratuni show. We all wanted to pretend it never existed. Considering I was one of the main producers for years, I received a lot of hate too, even death threats. There are legends, rumors. Is the abandoned studio really haunted? Why don't you visit it and find out? I've determined that the best way to understand the legend of Toloratuni is to watch the final episode. God. Luckily for me, I was able to obtain the last remaining copy, an old VHS tape. Dear viewers, keep in mind that I have never seen this tape before. We'll watch it together for the first time. Be careful though, the content might be extremely disturbing. Alright, let's watch it. Can't wait to get... Hello everyone, it's me, Tolo Ratuni. My dear friends, I have bad news. What is it? The jump scare is waiting? I'm experiencing an existential crisis. You see that? Isn't that sad? But don't worry, I have a great idea. I know of something that will cheer me up. Spending time with a friend. Key point. That's all welcome, my dear friend, James the Tumor. Why the sad face, James? Something's eating you from the inside? Oh boy. Don't worry, I will remove all the fleshy sadness that's eating your soul. See? You're much better now, just a bit dead. What the? Did you see that? What did I just watch? It's supposed to be the final episode that aired before the massacre. Do it. That was too disturbing, too graphic. How did they even allow that on the TV show? I guess there's only one thing left for me to do in order to finish this documentary. I need to visit the abandoned studio that's supposed to be haunted by the ghost of Toloratuni. Yay, visiting an abandoned place for the sake of a documentation. Okay, so I managed to get into the abandoned studio. There were no guards outside. I guess they really have forgotten about this place. The place appears to be empty. I don't hear anything either. God. Looks like my theory was right. This place isn't haunted. Just another stupid urban legend. But how about this? Now you might be wondering, what about the tape? You see, the answer is quite simple. The tape was just a hoax. Something edited by fans. They wanted to trick me into believing the tape was real. But my mother raised no fool. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby deem the legend of the ghost of Toloratuni a hoax. And cut. Footsteps. Someone else here. No shot. Yes. Damn it, I can't find the exit. What the heck is going on here? Suddenly it's not a hoax anymore, huh? Hello there, I'm Toloratuni. No, this isn't possible. You're not real. You can't be real. Of course I'm real. I showed the world how real I am. That day when I killed those bastards, including that biatch Laura. This can't be happening. Anyone who dares to come here will die. I will feast on your brains. I'm afraid you'll never finish your documentary. Wait a moment. How do you know about my documentary? Uh, Also, you called Laura the producer Yatch, just like John did. Maybe you are John. I know your voice sounded familiar. It was you all along. John, the former producer of the Tolo Rotini show. Damn you, how did you figure it out? Your grudge against Laura, the producer, and the fact that you know about my documentary. Also, you told me, why don't you visit the studio and find out? Damn it. I guess you're too smart. Now my plan's ruined all because of you. Plan? What plan? You were supposed to record me pretending to be Tolovertuni and flee. Then you were supposed to show the world this footage. People would be interested in Tolovertuni once again. I would be hired as a producer again, and that sounds pretty still, but by the way, how did you manage to edit the VHS tape? That was a really good job. VHS tape? What are you talking about? Wait, you didn't send me the tape? I didn't send you anything. What are you talking about? So that means that... the real Toloratuni. Is it your birthday today? It's... No. Not my birthday. You can leave now. But listen carefully. I will visit you on your birthday. You won't be able to escape from me. You're part of my show now. That was quite interesting. Thumbnail things. As well as a painful death. Sepsis. I might make another part 5 and 5. What happened? Where am I? This place looks so filthy. How did I even get here? god, what is that thing? A rotting corpse? Must be filled with worms, larvae, infections. If I get too close, I might end up getting sepsis. But that's not all. The water is already infected. I need to get out of here right now. You found a knife? What am I supposed to do with it? Stabby stab stab? There's no way I could do that. What was that? Who is there? The corpse will show you the way, unless you wish to rot here forever. Who are you? Get me out of here, or I'll call the cops. Karen logic. Yeah, I obviously can. Silly me. They expected me to use the knife on the corpse? But what if a worm jumps on me? What about the pus? The flies, the infections? What should I do? There's a switch inside the corpse? There must be an exit nearby. Another corpse. A labyrinth? What's this? What's this language? Latin? One of the pages stained with blood. It says Rex demon indicent uter. What is that supposed to mean? Something happened? Really? Do it. The corpse will show you the way. Follow the corpses. Okay, we actually found the beginning. I thought it was another maze. So this is Rex demon indicent utero. There are two ways. Upstairs and downstairs. There might be an exit upstairs, but there might be answers downstairs. Go to the exit, then... What's that? Something's wrong. Isn't that a shame? She almost made it. I guess she was right. The water was already infected, and her fate had been sealed right from the start. That is good. To a land surrounded by ice and Antarctica. Many rumors, mysteries surrounding that area. One of these mysteries is the existence of a cryptid known as Ningen, a giant pale humanoid who hides in the cold waters. Dr. Rosemary Lutherson has dedicated her whole life to cryptozoology. Will she manage to prove the existence of the legendary Ningen? Or will the truth be too much for her to handle? Ningen and the Moon. Stop the first part, actually. Begin the mission to prove the existence of the legendary Ningen. She had all the necessary equipment, such as sonars, radars, and thermal imagery devices. She managed to detect there were some seals, sea lions, and an orca. She was beginning to lose hope. I've made no progress at all. Warned me about it. Beetles, just some stupid beetles. No one even knew they existed. Maybe my family was right. I should be studied something else. Maybe cryptozoology wasn't meant for me. Did the ship hit some? Could it be the Ningen? Could have been an iceberg. Need to check the sonar. Better go back to the deck and stay alert. Are you here, Ningen? Are you real? Ningen, show yourself. I'm such a fool. Enormous animal. Let's do this one, I said. Ningen. The Ningen is real. Confess your love. Seemingly perplexed. I'm doing it. I'm recording the link in HD quality, no stupid blurry evidence. It has seen other humans before, but just quick glimpses while swimming. This is the first time the Ningen sees a human in detail. The Ningen has determined that humans are boring and pitiful, small, and fragile flesh creatures bound to their ego. Okay, bye, Ningen. I did it. I recorded the Ningen. Oh, that was quick. Will she go after Bigfoot and the Loch Ness monster next? Oh, each story has a chance for me to save them. Aldo tries to cope with the death of the family through apple harvesting. Guys, I have to do it like this. Thank you so much for watching. I will keep the next stories clear and short. I mean, next time. My name is the Doomslayer of the games, you know, or you can call me David. And play a lot of stuff. There's everything for everyone. Hope you guys had a blessed New Year's. Take care, everyone. And like, share, and for the lady, let's keep the stories for the next time. Doomslayer out.